I took my phone and searching on Facebook, daily laugh. A 1 million rand Hilux. There's already aftermarket kits. Then there was the Ford guys. Their fuel consumptions, amazing. Welcome to the land of diesel and dust, where the boots hits the ground. Now what is the heck is this all about?
Ek is dankbaar en tevrede. Genade is hier.
And this is sunrise here in South Africa, the Red Kalahari.
Rede, o ja my binnekant het vrede.
Which accessories and modifications must he perform on a Jimny? Any modification to any vehicle, any accessory is trouble you're buying for yourself.
Genade is die rede, o ja my binnekant.
Hoor jy hom?
Ja, die spoor is warm.
Dit vrede. Ek wil nie ergens anders bly.
Yeah, this is major incident. These farmers has lost hundreds and thousands of livestock. Their whole life, hard work, producing food, producing for you and me. I am sorry to witness this.
Ek wil nie 'n ander skootery nie. Ek soek nie 'n ander girl as jy.
Well, I haven't seen a house, a garden house, stored like this. Even the grass is dead. I haven't seen it for many years. There's the Jimny, here next to the Orange River. And she will now get a quick rinse down after a week of tough traveling. And this is the Orange River. So what can I say? Look at this. Beautiful, huh? The guava tree. Today again expected to be 40 degrees. And look down there. And this is where we stayed last night. Now let me turn. If you are ever in Upington, South Africa, Affinity Guest House is the place to be. All your city guys and gals, yes, wash your car's engine. This is the heart of the car. While we are here, let me show you Suzuki's problems. Look at that paint. Unacceptable. For Suzuki now to repair this paint. Look here. Look at this poor quality of paint performed in India. For them to repair that, this engine and everything must be removed. There's no way I will agree to that. Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. We haven't left Upington yet. We're first going to go for a breakfast. My wife, the Tannie van die Kerk, she's out there at Nalde and Hoymeet. Now let me tell you a story about this place. Let me turn the camera around. Fort Upington. About 20 years ago, we borrowed my son's Ford 3.2. We had a Land Cruiser station wagon at that time. We said the fuel is too expensive. We will borrow his Ford and we will travel through this area into Namibia. And at Witstrand, it's also called Brulsand. Yeah, about 150 kilometers from here, we broke the right hand front shock absorber due to the bad roads. These guys came out, fixed the shock absorber, and then we followed them and we came back to this workshop. Here we stayed one day. They took in the vehicle, they stripped the whole front suspension, they replaced some bushes, and I think there was a steering arm. Now this is the history that we have in Upington. Yes, we have traveled. And today, look what's here behind me. The Jimny. No shock absorber problems. Touch wood. Oh yes. And The last part of that, my son's fort in the Kalahari, it was a 1-month tour with our off-road trailer. We went through the Kalahari and then into Namibia and all the way to the north. When we handed it back, it had the extra, I think, 7,500 kilometers, and he was beep beep. He was not a happy chap. And the backside of the pickup, of the bakkie, like we say in South Africa, was so badly damaged due to the rocks and the gravel roads that we traveled. The rocks hitting the off-road trailer, which had a protection plate, and then ricochet back. I had to repaint that and fix it. Yeah, South Africa, Kalahari, Karoo, gravel roads. For many years we've been doing this. And if you travel, let me take my glasses off. If you travel, every day there's something that comes your way. You have to be ready. You have to be cool-minded, thankful for every day. Reaching your destination, your overnight stop, or whatever. Waking up the next morning. Praise God for the opportunity that my wife, the Tannie from the Kerk, and myself can enjoy. We left Upington. We had a good breakfast. I stopped here next to the road. Let me show you something. What about 4?
August. Oh, no.
4 August.
October.
Oh, it's 4 October today. Whatever. I didn't get a salary. Doesn't matter. Let me show you something. Let me turn the camera around. Look at this fence. Look at this fence. This is my country, where a farmer must spend the money in putting up a fence like this to protect that crop, to protect his life. And then we have politicians sitting in parliament or in his damn office, talk about human rights. What BS is that? We are on our way to Olifantshoek. From Olifantshoek we will turn south. We are now driving in the easterly direction, and we will search for the Karoo Snake. Now I'm not going to tell you again what is the Karoo Snake. Let's wait and see.
Jy's my lovey, jy's my baby. Ek vra nie vir 'n groter.
Well, we stopped here to stretch legs, 140 kilometers from Upington, and look at this red car. And you see that? It's a Galaxy 500. I rebuilt a Galaxy 500 LTD, the limited. The headlights was behind the screen. You can only open the headlights when the engine is running and there's vacuum. It was vacuum operated. Yeah, I'm Percy, my son, when we took him to Belfort Church for baptizing, the 4 of us, we all sat in the front seat, and the friends of us, they sat at the back. They were 3 adults. That's many years ago. Well, look at that fuel consumption, 10.9, and my speed has never been more than 110 kilometers an hour. It's bullshit here in this Olifants hook. You see police, you see all the dirt, all the mess. Oh, this country of us is in pieces, man, pieces. A bit of cold drink, is it? That's it. Yeah, pit stop. Here underneath the thorn tree. Found the Karoo Snake. Let me go and show you. Which road? We have found the Karoo Snake. Let me get out and tell you a little bit more about the Karoo Snake. I'm on the wrong track here. None of these tracks has been used. It's out there. Let me see how I can get there. Wait. Still looking for this Karoo Snake. Hang on. We will get there. And there's people living here, huh? Maybe I'm going to talk to them and ask them. Can you see these two tracks? Now I'm waiting for the Karoo Snake. Let me turn around. And this is one of the spots where the train going down to Saldanha with the load will pass, and the other one going back to Sishen is waiting. Now let me tell you about this snake. This railway line is only dedicated to the iron ore from Sishen. Now Sishen is here in the North Cape, and the railway line is 861 kilometers from Sishen specifically to Saldanha. This railway line is specifically built for heavy loads. Now let's talk about the trains. Nowadays the trains is 374 coaches long, 100 ton each, 100 ton of iron ore each. Plus then, in the older days there was 10, used to be 10 locos, a mix between electrical and diesel electrical with radio control. Nowadays there's 5 electrical locos controlled by one driver and one assistant. The train is 3.8 kilometers long, the longest production train in the world. You didn't know that, eh? A train like that weighs 45,000 tons. Amazing, huh? Amazing. Well, this lady talking to me on this GPS, she doesn't know where I want to go. So let's go and see where we can find a ideal spot. Here's the crossing, and that will bring me close to the Karoo Snake. Now it's a matter of sitting here and waiting for it. Cry, we're going to cross this railway line. No. Anything coming? Not yet. Waiting for the Karoo Snake. Is it coming from that side? Or is it coming from that side? Ons bietjie hoor, waar is die trein?
Hoor jy hom?
Ja. Die spoor is warm. Wag, ek 'n penny op die spoor sit. Right. Nou het ek klippe gepak, ons kan nou sien waar is hy. Hey. Well, we have been waiting for the Karoo Snake. Hour and a half maybe. Yeah, close to hour and a half. But I don't have the schedule, so I could sit here for hours. Shouldn't be. Every day, every 24 hours, there's 4 loaded Karoo Snakes going down to Saldanha, and the empty ones is coming back. Well, I will take my penny, and most probably next time. Next time, more lucky. Third time luck. I think that Jimny could help getting this train to Saldanha. Our South African railway. Go and learn from the Japanese and the Chinese. They never late. I can't sit here for hours, man. The sun is burning. And the temperature is 38. Welcome to the land of diesel and dust, where the boots hits the ground. Now what is the heck is this all about? This is the previous Jimny. Jimny in a different color. Look there. And look at the beautiful flags up here. Last time I was in Postmansberg is when I was on military service. Now Postmansberg has boomed completely due to the mining industry, and of course the military bases around here. And the temperature is 38 degrees. Yesterday it was 40. In my young days, all of us were forced to do military service. 1 year full-time or 2 year full-time. I choose 1 year full-time, and then following that 1 year there was 10 years of 3 months every year military service. Not sitting in the barracks, Not sitting in the office in Pretoria behind a typing machine in the border. The war against the Russians, the communists, and Cuba. And today they are our biggest friends. Well, the military training grounds is called Luhatla, and it's not very far from here. Yesterday evening, sitting there next to the Orange River, having a glass of wine. My wife went for a bath or a shower, and I took my phone and searching on Facebook for my daily endorphin injection. That means my daily laugh. Reading all the bullshit. And then there's the Mazda 4x4 group. Those guys cannot spell. Neither Afrikaans nor English. And that is a big laugh. Oh, I sit there. Sometimes my wife will come to me and say, please, quiet down, quiet down. And then on the Jimny group, there was this guy, I think he's sitting in his house thinking a lot of BS. I'm not sure if he bought a new Jimny or he wants to buy a Jimny, but his question was, where does he start? Which accessories and modifications must he perform on a Jimny? I think it was 2 hours after he posted, there was, I think, 114 comments already. And I just scanned through it. Why on earth do you need accessories? Why on earth do you need to buy all this junk? Let me guarantee to you, any modification to any vehicle, any accessory, is trouble you're buying for yourself. Any modification, none of those stuff worked the first time. Neither a suspension or a roof rack. I can vouch about my experience. This morning in what's the town? Not Uruguay, not Uganda. What's it? Where did we stay?
Upington.
Upington. I saw this Ford Rangers with all this plastic. They look like a Raptor. Sir, that plastic, that scrap, that shit will never last the roads that we drove with this Jimny. Never. With that look like a Raptor plastic, you can only drive to the mall and every weekend spend some time to repair it. Why do you buy trouble for yourself? Men amazes me. Men and their toys. Hey, outside Danielskuil on the way to Bosmansburg is this new solar project. Read there. All sorts of other names, but I know this is Sepco 3. Mr. Chen in Dubai. We worked together for many years. You and your team. Please, Mr. Chen, please make sure this is a successful project and not let the money disappear in this deep black hole. You never see it again. Please make sure that this plant is up and running within time. We need it. This country needs it. About a month ago, there was a major fire in Danielskuil. Hundreds and thousands of hectares burned completely. Unbelievable. These poor people, the poor farmers, how do they recover? These farmers have lost hundreds and thousands of livestock. Their whole life, hard work, producing food, producing for you and me, wiped out. I do not know what to say. Really, as far as the eye can see, on both sides, completely destroyed. I am sorry to witness this major distress. Look there in front on the horizon, as far as you can see, this fire destruction. Well, again, thank you for joining us on today's road trip. We had success, and I'm still in search for the Karoo Snake. We've arrived in Danielskuil. Now, Danielskuil is a small town. Again, in the old days, Danielskuil was a farmer community. Nowadays, it is mining.